Hello guys, it's Mechaholic back here with another video. The energetic Mechaholic is back. This is the second video of the series I'm doing, like right before Brick Fair. So I'm always trying to keep my videos short, so I will keep these brief and to the point. Just showing you guys what I've been doing in these past like 2 or 3 months since I released a video. I did this little series where I took a Space Police set, I looked at it, and then I revamped it and pulled it up to modern day standards as well as my own standards. And I really liked it. I like revamping sets and like refurbishing them because it really looks like classic. So for instance, like the Adventurers thing. The Adventurers is like one of my favorite themes, so doing that car kind of was very nostalgic, and using the minifigures is also pretty nostalgic. And even things like making the Blacktron mech, where I tried to use elements of that theme. And same applies for this, where I did Space Police sets, and I like revamped them to modern day standards. So I did some smaller ones first. These were the ones I had as a kid. All of these are ones I had as a kid because I have the pieces for them. And I haven't tried to do like Galactic Enforcer yet because I never had that. And I would have to grab some pretty specialty pieces to achieve that. So this is the K1 or K9 bot. Has a little figure and a little like robot dog. I even included a custom gun on the Space Police guy. And the dog is equipped with a missile launcher in the set. And I added a little stand for them, so that they're not so lonely. And that's something I did with all these other ones that are like on land. Like for the ones where it's like spaceships. Like if I did the Galactic Enforcer, I wouldn't like make a huge landing pad and stuff because it's not even close to the set. But this, like in the box art, there is like they're on the lunar surface, obviously. So I just did a little bit of that. And let's look at the dog real quick. I did these joints kind of like the set. But this middle piece is a lot bigger, and I think it looks better. And the head is basically the same, the legs are the same. It's very similar. There's not much you can change in a build as small as that, while still retaining the character. But you can see this guy's gun. I think it did a pretty good job. Just a couple wrenches, little elbow joint, and then a standard gun. Just achieves the look. Still black, like the Space Police guns, but it's not like over the top, like missile launcher in your face kind of thing. Let's go on to the next one. I have it right here, so we don't even have to cut the video. This guy the set is called Squidman's Escape. And there's a little speeder plus Squidman here running away with money. Presumably he stole it because this is the Space Police. And then this little crater part. I can spin it around. I put a little flotation thing so that it's hovering. And I will break this off and show it to you. So the thing I did is I made it longer. And there is supposed to be like a Space Police logo here, not just like the police thing. But I felt for the look I needed to achieve, I had to take that off. But what I did do better was this is much smoother. There's a really cool handcuff thing there. And it's just a lot sleeker than the actual set. And I also put an engine on the back, which is a little bit more logical than the set. And you can look at the bottom here. These two front guns, I don't use the little green triangles because I try to be more realistic in the way I build. So I don't use the little green triangles. I just use like what the barrel of a gun would look like. And the minifigures are unchanged. So that's about it for that one. This one turned out really good. But this next one, super awesome. Partially because it's bigger. But this is the Gold Getaway set. This is only half of it. There's a Skull Twin spaceship, which I have not built yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to build it before Brick Fair. But I guess we'll have to find out. But this one is just really cool. The engines, I did decide to move a little bit more out. They're basically right here in the set. But I thought it'd be cooler to move them out just so that, like, if you look at the back here, the engines and the pod are not, like, crowded up next to each other. Just a thought. You can see the back here. The engines are pretty much the same, just because I think they look so awesome. And yeah, there's some landing gear on the bottom, right there. And this kind of is the front landing gear. Doesn't need one. And then these guns, I would like to note. These guns have these little green studs in them. I don't know if you can see that very well. But that's like a throwback to the green triangles that they used, which I don't. If you open up the cockpit, which is a bit of a pain to be honest, there is the little pilot with the little arm that goes in where he holds and pilots the ship. And it's really cool. But since the light, you might not be able to see a whole lot of it. All these Mocs I'll show briefly at Brick Fair if I take a video there. And you'll be able to see it. And if we flip it over, you can see the back where there's a Skull Twin in the cell. This little thing, it's actually not functional, but it doesn't need to be. It's just the ability of it being there, and the pod does pop out and go back in. Here are the engines. We get the red and the blue, and these little guns on the bottom, again with the green studs. And that's about it. Just show the top. I think I did a particularly good job detailing this area around here. And the wings I did build sideways. That's probably one of the biggest things that makes it a facelift, because the other ones were just stud built and no plates or anything. And also the front, I did do this little cool thing right here just to cover up where the tube goes, and so you don't see the front of it. Also added these little lights. Those are red and blue lights. You can see. And I thought about like adding a gun, some guns right there, but that's not part of the set, so it's not within my liberty to do. And that's all we got for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, don't give it a dislike, please. Subscribe, comment, tell me what I should do different, tell me what I should do the same, what I did well. I have a large lack of comments, which is a little bit, what's the word? It's a little worrying, because I like getting feedback from you guys. And the only feedback I've gotten is from talking to people who I actually know who have subscribed to me. But I don't, like, I would like you guys to comment on YouTube, first of all, because I can get it just then and there. And second of all, I can't contact everybody. I don't know some of you. So, please, tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. If I do something you don't like, tell me. If I do something you do like, tell me, because if I'm doing something right, I might think I'm not doing it right because I don't have feedback from you guys. And then I might change it. And yeah, I don't want that to happen. I want you guys to be happy with what I put out. And I want me to be happy with what I put out. So, that's all for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been great. Bye.